getting ready to make bone broth, and I'll probably use 2 of these, this whole package of the chicken feet, maybe 2 bay leaves, a tablespoon of sea salt, about 10 pieces of black pepper, this whole onion, 2 or 3 carrots, 2 or 3 celery stalks, and a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. That's it. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. Right now, I'm going to take my onion and cut off. I'm not cutting off this bit here. It doesn't really matter. Cut it in half. Cut off this end here. This end here. 2 carrots that are washed, but not. You'll see I haven't really cut anything off. And some celery. Just a bunch of celery there, and I've got some salt, bay leaves, peppercorns. I've got my chicken feet. That's important to make it really thick. And I have my chicken, they're called chicken bones. I bought it in the store. Got some apple cider vinegar and put some water in. I'm gonna make bone broth. And you can even use this to make your regular broth if you're trying to save some money. You don't need the feet for the bone broth. You just need some chicken bones. Cut the onion into a few pieces, as well as the carrots and celery, and put that into the pot with all the other ingredients. So now that we have everything in here, we've got a couple of pieces of chicken bones, all the chicken feet, onion, carrot, celery, bay leaves, salt, peppercorns, and apple cider vinegar. We'll fill it with water, and we're going to put it together. So another tip is I usually put everything into the pot first, and then I add the water because the pot itself gets very heavy, and you don't want to have it too hot. I have it on, that's high. I'm going to bring it to medium, and you want to watch it. So you don't want it to be boiling, because if it boils, it will make your broth not clear. So just have it on medium, keep an eye on it, and then when it starts to simmer, we're going to lower it. So the broth has been on medium for about 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes, and you can see it's just starting to come to a simmer. So this is where you really want to keep an eye on it and maybe lower the temperature so it doesn't boil. And I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to go ahead and lower it to maybe between a simmer and medium, and then when I see it simmering, I'll just put it on. So this is almost an hour later, and you can see it's still not quite simmering, which is good because you just want to make sure it is not coming to that boil. So I can raise the heat a little bit, but I'm going to stay nearby. Also, since the chicken bones were frozen, that might be why it's taking a little bit longer to come to temp. You kind of see it's boiling a little bit more, simmering a little higher. So I'm just going to lower it down to really to the simmer, because I want it at the lowest level, and then maybe after about an hour I'll put a cover on so it doesn't evaporate too much. But from this point, I usually do it about 18 hours. We'll see timing wise what that ends up being. So I just added a little more water, and you see it's barely simmering, really low. So I'm going to put the cover on now, and then if it starts to boil too hard, I'm going to move it off of the heat. 3 hours, let's take a look. Yeah, really nice, small bubbles. That's what you want. And then as it cooks, it'll get brown, even the bones. Oh, so that looks really good. Nice simmering, starting to get a little bit dark. And cover's been on, so of course it's going to be boiling a little harder. And I might just move it off the heat a little bit more. After you have cooked it for a long time, strain it, and then pour into mason jars, let it cool, and you are good to go.